Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. In today's video we're talking about Battlefront 2. Battlefront 2 has been out for 8 years now, and it's been on Steam for 5 years. As of a month ago, it was considered a dead game to many of those who had played it. However, due to reasons such as May the 4th and the release of the popular series on Disney+, Andor, and especially Andor Series 2, there has been a large resurgence in players in Battlefront 2, reaching peak numbers since release. This increase in players, all passionate about Star Wars, yearning for a new game, may result in some feedback from developers at DICE Games and EA. Let's get into it. How great the game is. So Ed, what are 3 things that you love about Battlefront 2?
It's like one of the most immersive games that I've ever played. Like,
It's true.
people used to say, I used to see things on like Instagram and shit saying what Battlefront 2 could have been. I'm sure everyone saw at least one of them.
Yeah, definitely.
And I can't lie, every time I watched it, I'm like, it's not that far off.
Yeah, to be fair.
It's just like the variation of heroes that can be included. That's the only thing I've literally noticed that people want more of, more customization.
Yeah.
Not that there isn't much.
Oh yeah, I get that.
The different game modes you can use.
Yeah, of course. There's like, oh yeah, I like how many people could be in one game. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, massively multiplayer games.
Yeah.
They're always sick.
Yeah, really cool.
The other thing I like, you don't have to enjoy Star Wars to enjoy playing the game.
Absolutely. Although it makes it probably better, it's still very enjoyable. So we've got massively multiplayer, we've got enjoying it without having to love Star Wars, because it's just a good game in general.
I've never had so much awe in a game than in Hero Showdown.
Yeah, true.
And it's also a very respectful community.
Well, they've done so well with capturing Star Wars and putting it into what you can actually use from the Star Wars universe in-game.
I don't think they could have made it much better.
No. But, obviously there is room for improvement, as well as
There's
like...
always room for improvement.
Yeah, of course. Let's move on to why Star Wars Battlefront has become a dead game. Yeah, so I think one of the main reasons why this game sort of started to die out is because, although it was released a long time ago, back in 2017, the updates stopped at 2020. April 2020? That's only 3 years of updates, and it's been dying out since then, pretty much. So, that means there's been no new maps since that time. Nothing new has happened, and it's really caused the game to just fall off. And it's also not fall off, but
it was like a lot drier.
Yeah. Nothing new means the game will, like, it's gonna have to dry out at some point. That's just how it works. Well, we need them to do anything really, just anything at all.
Yeah, like a new map. A new map would be like huge for the game.
It would be huge.
Back.
I've read a lot of Reddit forums and on reasons why people have stopped going on the game, and it's after completing it, not completing it, but like getting all the characters and getting them maxed and all of that stuff. Like there's almost, like, you have to put a lot of hours into getting a maxed account on Battlefront 2. Like, you do have to put a lot of hours. But people are going to stop putting those hours in when they realize there's not much point. The game is no longer being updated, and when people stop playing it due to the fact that there's nothing new.
There's also like no reward for getting those levels. They gifted all of the skins to everyone, and you just got every single skin. Like in Battlefront, the one before this, Battlefront 1, I think 2014, I think it was. There were skins you could unlock getting a high level, and it took me ages. I still didn't unlock it. Get to level 100 and get the tube. That's what made me keep playing.
Yeah.
But in this one, you don't really have a huge amount to work for.
Yeah, definitely. Now, we didn't mention this in the original recording, however, I feel like it was definitely worth putting it in. The Farm Boy and the Old Master skins really create a massive difference in this game, and implementing more of those into this game would create a huge revival, I'm sure of it. Bringing back something to invest your time into and to earn, to play in-game and show as a form of status within the game, and it would be really valued. So with everyone talking about the death of Battlefront 2 and how it's gotten little to no future, people have basically been making rumours about a Battlefront 3, and we're just going to break that down. People have been talking about Battlefront 3, as I'm sure that you guys have heard. Yeah, it's been everywhere. It's all over the internet. Apart from just a bunch of TikTok comments saying Battlefront 3, there is evidence to suggest that it is in the makings, like there's a thing. So, tell us about these emails that I've been hearing about.
There's been some talk on Reddit that some ex-EA producers have replied to all of the hype around Battlefront 3.
Yeah.
And they were saying they'll be very down to do it, but they are saying basically first they'll remaster Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
And then work on 3, because it's not like next gen. The graphics aren't next gen, so they want to make it next gen.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a smaller update.
Yeah.
So like big update on this one, and then we'll start working on Battlefront 3.
Okay.
I think they were saying like to build up more hype for it. I think that's just an extra step that they just don't need to do.
You think?
Well, I think considering how much time it would take, that'd be like 7 years for Battlefront 3 to come out. No, like 10 years. Sorry, the hype would have just completely died.
True.
I think they just need to get it out as quick as they can.
Yeah, that is true. That is a very long time. But we don't know. We don't know whether something is being developed at the moment. So
Maybe Battlefront 3 is now in development. It's going to come out next week. We don't know.
I never say
It's
never.
not going to happen.
But yeah, it is exciting. It is exciting. And then finally, the future of Battlefront 2.
I think some updates would be, for example, adding some new maps, adding a few new heroes, more lightsabers.
I agree.
Maybe mixing up the combat like a little bit, like the lightsaber combat, because it's
Yeah,
quite
yeah.
simple.
It is
quite
pretty
bland
simple.
at the minute.
Yeah, yeah. Also, can we just acknowledge the fact that on Steam by default the game is £37?
No, but you can get it in so many places just so much cheaper.
You can, but like for people that don't, like that is a lot of money. They've done it well, but there's just not enough going on for the player base to stay this busy all the time.
If they don't actually move with the peak, nothing can
Yeah,
happen.
exactly.
Like, what I want them to do in a fully ideal world is understand that there's an increase in, like, demand for this game. to be
Yeah.
better,
Yep.
And actually reply to that instead of
Yeah,
just
exactly.
leaving it and ignoring it.
But we don't know what's going on in the EA brains, unfortunately.
The world of Star Wars has, like, so much opportunity to make the game a lot better. Like, half the work has been done for them, I can't lie.
I suppose this video answers quite a few questions surrounding Battlefront 3 and like what all the hype is about, where all the comments have come from, what the current situation is for Battlefront 2 and for the future. Yeah, it's an exciting time for Battlefront. However, it's also quite a patchy time. We're not sure. Guess all we can do is have to wait and find out.
Yeah, well, I do hope it,
Yeah, to be fair, if you're going to do anything after this video, is go and comment Battlefront 3 on a Battlefront video or on this video. Thank you very much for watching.
yeah, thanks for watching,
See you in the next video.